Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Average Gentleman's Podcast. We're going to kick things off with What's in Your Cup?
What's in your cup?
What do you got, guys?
I'm drinking a nice Maker's Rocks, which is one of my favorite bourbons and my favorite way to drink it.
Nice. Ray, what do you got?
Drinking a vodka club this week, so I'm not going to know the vagina comment.
Attaboy. Oh, I'm drinking it out of a plastic cup because I didn't want to dirty one of their glass cups. So this fun sound is
That's
mine.
all right. That's all right. And I'm drinking a Captain and Diet Coke.
Captain and Diet. I haven't done that forever.
Yeah. Well, can't have regular Coke from keto diet, but whatever.
I'm just saying Captain. I used to do damage with that shit back in the day.
I still do damage with it. That's my go-to. Apparently, at work,
Can you do ginger ale? Captain and Ginger is phenomenal.
I've heard it's actually really good. I haven't done it though.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I feel like it almost tastes like close to like a Dr. Pepper. Sometimes,
A little bit.
kinda, and I'm like, whatever.
You want Dr. Pepper, you put amaretto in a Coors Light. It tastes just like it.
Well, that's interesting. I
Jack
remember.
and ginger is good too.
Is it? I remember there was another way of doing a drink called Dr. Pepper, but back in the bartending days, I can't remember what it was.
My favorite was the Dirty Girl Scouts.
Dirty Girl Scouts.
You squirt a little chocolate syrup in your mouth,
Yeah.
take a shot at Dr. McGillicuddy's, shake your head around, and it tastes just like a Thin Mint.
I used to make alien cum.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I remember that.
So alien cum was basically a shot of Midori melon,
Okay.
and you take a little bit of Bailey's and put it in there. And if you the taste, I never had it because there were these fucking idiots that just drank it.
But the viscosity has to be like cum. Because,
When you look at it,
I
it's just
wouldn't know.
it's just just green.
you've had mucus in your mouth. I imagine that's the same texture as cum.
Hey,
You felt it in your hands. Come on. You've spit in your hands with a loogie once in your life, I'm sure. And you've definitely beat your meat. You know what cum is going to feel like.
I can't say I know what it tastes like.
I said nothing about taste. I said viscosity. Very specific on this, gentlemen.
well, that took a weird turn.
Welcome to my world.
But yeah, I think one of the best drinks I used to make was Red Devil.
I used to drink those.
Yeah. It was Alabama Slammer and Kamikaze, something like that.
Aggressive.
Yeah, they were just both those drinks mixed
Steve
together.
used to drink those all the time.
Yeah, those fucking guys.
Kamikazes. My fraternity brother was turning, I don't know, 22, 23, 24, whatever fucking age it was.
Yeah.
And we had a party at Arthur's Steakhouse in Hoboken.
Okay.
And they had that second floor room. So we had like a prefix party, open bar. We're the last half hour at the bar. We're going up saying, can we have a picture of Kamikaze? And the bartenders were chill as hell. They made us pictures of shots
Nice.
that we were then just pouring for the next hour upstairs.
Jesus Christ.
It was a shit show.
I'm wondering how much they charge for one pitcher.
It was open bar. So,
Oh.
so they were just giving us basically free fucking booze.
Oh,
That's
Jesus
great
Christ.
because some places when you have open bar, they don't even give you shots.
See, but what you gotta do is you gotta tip the bartenders early. Before you start, you say, look, here's $100. Take care of us.
Yeah.
Once their boss is away, they don't give a shit. They're gonna pour you whatever they want because you gave them $100 tip to start.
Yeah.
Always the way to
Well,
do
you
it.
really got to give them anything else after? Like yourself? Like if you gave a bartender $100 tip, are you going to give him keep tipping them like later in the night?
We tipped at the end too. We tipped in the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just the ball away.
Well, it
you know?
depends. I guess it depends who you're going with. You know, some of those cheapskates that.
Steve would
don't
never
tip.
do that. I love you, Steve, but we know you would not do that shit. Unless you're guaranteed to get laid or something, then maybe because every guy has that motivation.
Yeah.
So what do we want to talk about this week?
What we got coming up? We got 4th of July
4th of
coming
July
up.
coming up.
Big grilling season.
Grilling season. I need a new fucking grill.
What are you looking at?
So the one I want is the Traeger, which is a pellet grill.
Yeah.
And so for those who don't know what it is, a pellet grill is basically they take sawdust, and they compress it into these little pellets that kind of look like, about the size of a Lego brick. And you have this hopper that you just load up with these pellets, and then it's fed electrically, and it feeds the pellets through the grill. So it keeps the same temperature, gives you smoke levels, and it's a great way to grill and smoke. You just kind of put the brisket on there, and it keeps it at 225 for 8 hours perfectly.
Yeah.
So I want this grill, and I'm trying to convince the wife, but like everything else in my life, it's a $500 fucking grill.
Well,
so we're shopping because my grill, the grate just snapped on it.
oh, did it?
So, and I looked at the grate. It's a Weber grill. It's still in good condition, but the grate's like $100 fucking dollars.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, it's a Weber grill. It's still a pretty good grill.
Yeah, exactly. And the grill will still work.
I would use that as an excuse to get a new grill.
And my wife gave me the green light to get it. But she's like, try to keep it under 3.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that maybe I can suck it up. I got like a little, it's a propane grill, like the propane tanks that you use for camping.
Yeah.
So we used that to grill yesterday because the other grill ran out of gas too.
Yeah.
To put insult to injury. And so we grilled that just for now. I'm hoping that maybe I can get to the summer. Maybe I can get one of those end of summer clearance sales where it's, maybe instead of $5,
actually,
it's like $3.50.
You can also probably wait till, if you want to wait that long.
I wonder if Prime Day is going to have anything in 2 weeks.
No, is it 2 weeks?
July 15th, 16th.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
July 1st today, bud.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
So I got my grill, and it's actually the same grill that Ray has, except it's like a newer version. So it's a Charbroil Performance, like 6-burner grill.
Okay.
Right. At the time that we bought it was $200. I think now if you were to try to buy it, it's like $400. And we got it around Christmas.
Why? Okay, you bought it off season.
We bought it off season, right? So like we literally bought it around Christmas. I put it together in the garage, left it in the garage, took it out. Maybe.
See, I should go look at snow blowers now because I need one of those too.
Probably.
And then wait till the winter and get the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean it. Yeah, it's much better than my last fucking grill. Plus, my last grill caught on fire. So.
Yeah, my.
Hold on. What?
Okay, I will tell you why.
They're supposed to be on fire, but when you say caught on fire,
so my wife likes to purchase these kebabs from like a Turkish store.
Okay.
Right. Now, when you grill them, you've got to watch them. If you don't, they're
they don't soak the sticks in water. Probably.
Well, no, it's not even that. The meat is so oily,
greasy.
So oily that if you're not paying attention, you're catching. And I mean, this is probably the old grill, the second or third grill that we've had, because the first time I wasn't home and she was out there and she had it on high, wasn't paying attention, the fucking thing went up. And then she was sitting there and she like doused. Yeah, it was a whole like disaster. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened? So then this time it was my fault.
You lost 2 grills to these kebabs, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And you're still eating these kebabs.
Yeah.
This tastes fucking great.
Why not get a little like charcoal grill?
I've got one.
Those?
I've got one.
Like the little $10 Weber.
Yeah. No, I've got one. I've actually got it so I also have smokers, and I have it for that smoker. So I modified the one smoker I have. It's like one of those egg-shaped ones, but the bottom is open. And the way that they have their charcoal pan for that, it's like literally a bowl where there's no air circulation for this charcoal. So I ended up buying one of those small charcoal grills that fit perfect on the bottom of this fucking smoker, and I use that as my grill. Yes.
Okay.
So anyways, yes, I would use that, but I mean, if you're, the thing is, I grilled it actually yesterday, those meats on the new grill. If I keep it on low and I'm just there watching it, make sure it doesn't fucking spark a flame, it was perfect. On this grill, it was perfectly fine.
Okay.
No issues. The last grill, I mean.
And you said it was a Charbroil you're using now?
This one was a Charbroil, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. I can't complain. I mean, I know you have complaints about yours.
Well, the only thing
because of where the burners are.
Yeah, I mean, and mine's last. I mean, I'm right now. I'm thinking of either. I'm debating whether I replace the guts.
Yeah.
Or I just get a new grill. But the thing I don't like about mine is the way the flames are set up. So it's got one
horizontal bar.
Yeah, one horizontal bar at the very top of the grill. So the temperature isn't distributed evenly.
Yeah.
So if I'm cooking on the back of the grill and the front of the grill, it's 2 totally different temperatures.
So I noticed the same a little bit. They actually, on this model, they moved that horizontal bar to the front. Mm-hmm. And the back doesn't get it as much.
Yeah, like I feel that should either,
which is kind of weird.
That should be in the middle.
Yeah.
But
But your negative to me sounds like a positive. Your negative to you sounds like a positive to me, because having different temperatures lets me cook different things.
Right.
So I could be having my hot dogs on the front where I don't want them to burn, where the temperature's lower, and grilling my burgers in the back where you got more heat.
But the temperature in the front at that part is so low that you're gonna, even for a hot dog, you wait forever.
Really?
Well, see, I haven't noticed that. I think the distribution is a little bit better, but I think it's cooler in the back for me because they move that bar to the front, and then everything else that I want, like to get that nice char. Plus, I have a searing burner at the same time, so if I want something to give that nice char, nice sear, just throw it on there. You know, and I mean, I think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I basically end up like moving stuff. Like I'll start
all the time.
I'll start at the top and then I'll like shift it down and down.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's just like a fucking general.
The grill I have right now, the Weber I have, has an even weirder pattern. It has a bar in the middle, and then a ring around the outside that are on two different burners.
Okay.
So you have a middle burner and then an outside ring burner.
That is weird. So you got to go from the middle out, basically, if you want to like move stuff around.
It's funny. So the left-hand corner is actually the hot spot of the grill.
Okay.
And I think it's because it's where the end of the bar meets like the circle part of the round. So you get, I feel like that's just where the heat's going.
I gotcha.
Grill. So like, again, you learn your grill as you're cooking with this. You know where to put shit.
Exactly.
You know, even this little one I used last night, you know, I learned, okay, this is the hot spot here. So we need to rotate the chicken when I flip it one turn, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need a grill because we got the 4th coming up. And
are you going to be smoking anything? Do you smoke stuff?
I do. I haven't done it in a while. I had a smoker that, again, I won from an incentive at work. One of those little chimney smokers, you know, they kind of look like
the egg, almost.
Like the egg almost, but like a soda can.
Okay.
It looks like it's a big soda can with the lid on top.
My apologies. I don't understand.
Whoa.
Easy, Alexa.
No, that was Google.
That's Google.
Even worse.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
Technology, baby. Technology.
What did I say that sounded like?
I don't know.
That's Big
What's
Brother,
your wait
too.
word? Is it hello Google? And you don't fucking work now.
Well, you insulted her.
Bitch.
Exactly. Why is there a woman in the average gentleman's podcast anyway? Come on.
Anyway. But yes, go on.
Where the fuck were we?
We were talking about the smoker.
So I used to smoke stuff, you know, but again, I wish I had the time to sit outside all day and drink beers, you know, and hang out. That's why I want the Traeger, because I can leave it out there, get the smoky ribs that I want, and not have to stand there and watch it.
So we also have an electric smoker, which has a internal like thermometer you stick in the meat, but it's controlled through an app.
The Traeger's the same thing.
Oh, is it? Okay. So, I mean, the only reason that we wanted to try it was one of those things where, okay, we want to be able to leave it out, get notifications when, whatever, and then just kind of, I mean, we've used it, both smokers we've used at least over 15 times in the last 2 years, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because, yes, it is one of those things where you start it early in the morning, you know, and then you kind of just let it go all day. But nobody actually has time to sit around and wait for it. I mean, unless we're not doing anything, then yeah, we'll do smoke. And we used to do pig's butt, we used to do ribs, we used to do chicken, you know, anything that you could think of that we wanted to do, and I think it comes out pretty decent.
That's why I love the slow cookers. The same thing inside, you know, in the winter, in the morning, throw in the pork butt in there, some barbecue sauce, let it sit all day, pull pork when you get home.
Yeah,
you know, they're great. But that's why I like the Traeger idea, because it's got the pellets in it. It just keeps feeding itself. You know, like.
Yeah. Now, so it's automatically controlled with the pellets. You don't have to
everything.
Do anything.
So the same thing. You put the thermometer into the meat.
Yeah.
And you set that I want to stay at 225 degrees. They have a super smoke feature which keeps it at 200 degrees, but just ups the smoke. I mean, it's got the functionality. Like I said, the app you control from inside your house. Oh, it's getting hot, so you lower the temperature.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing that we do. So I rebuilt my fire pit outside. And when we're actually when we got a fire going, I put down like one of those grates, and then we cook either like Polish sausage or instead of like marshmallows and shit. That's actually
marshmallows now on keto.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that's actually one of the staples of when we do the fire pit. We come around, we say, here's a plate of Polish sausage, and grab your sticks and
smoke your
fucking, not even smoke your meat, just here, fucking char it and eat it.
And you still haven't. I hate you guys. Invite me to
I-
a fucking barbecue. You're
I
talking about-
just finished. I had one fire.
No,
this season.
I just saw that you made it higher.
Yeah, I made it higher and bigger. So,
That's what she said.
so when I first built it 2 years ago, right, I did, I dug in like 6 inches, and then it was basically, took out all the dirt, threw in some stones, some gravel, some sand, and then I did 10 stones around and 3 layers high.
Okay.
Right. So now, early in the spring, I told my wife, I said, I want to make this bigger. I was like, it's cool, like that we've got it, nothing wrong with it, but I think we can make it bigger so that we can fit around more people and kind of hang out.
Yep.
And she was like, all right, well, you figure out, you do what you want to do. And I was like, all right. And she was complaining about it being lower at the same time because the kids around and shit like that.
having the bigger wall kind of contains the fire
Yeah.
better for the kids.
Yeah. So then,
So the cynical asshole me just wanted to say, well, survival of the fittest, keep the kids away from the fire. But then the dad in me is like, yeah,
exactly.
I don't want to send my kid to some asshole's house that doesn't have a high enough wall around his fire pit.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I did. I ended up, so I think before it was a total of 30 bricks. This time was a total of like, I don't know. I think I bought like total of 60, but I have a couple left over. So I did now 15 stones around
Okay.
and 4 layers up.
Nice.
So yes, it's bigger, it's wider. And yes, I did have one fire this season so far because it's been raining nonstop for the
fucking with
few
you.
months. No. Listen, I'm all for it. Like anybody says, hey, you want to have a fire? Let's go for it. One thing I do notice is since the last fire is sometimes it gets real smoky. At least from the last fire pit. This time there was no smoke because I had more ventilation because the bricks aren't actually touching each other like fully. So they're spaced out a little bit where
So
they
got
can
a little gap of air coming in.
not even a little gap, but each stone has they're not like pressed up against each other like it was last time. Now they're kind of split open a little bit, like at least towards the back of them.
Yeah.
And the airflow now is so much better. So awesome. Little DIY.
Turn into a kiln now. That'd be badass.
Yeah. See what happens.
I'd kill myself with that.
Would you?
I wouldn't, but like,
Yeah.
I definitely have lots of burns on me because I'm a big dumb idiot, and I'm like, oh, I can do that, and then I dump a piece of aluminum on my foot, and
I mean, hey, it's one of those things. I've always been, even when we lived in my parents' house, right? I mean, we had the parties and we would fucking break down branches and we're drunk in the middle of the night and start fires.
We did a lot of things we probably shouldn't have.
Oh,
oh, if I was your friend back then, we'd all be in fucking jail.
Surprised I didn't end up myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
There are lots of occasions I think back on, and I'm like, I should be locked up in prison, and
Thank God we're not.
you live, you learn, people.
Yeah.
But yeah, like with fireworks and shit, like,
Yeah, we got some.
I mean, we're coming up to the holiday when people like JPP lose fingers.
Yeah. Well, it bothers me so much that there's a Facebook group for like the town.
Yep.
Right. And the neighboring town was having fireworks, and I mean they're fairly close. Like those kids go to this high school here.
Yep.
So you hear those fireworks no matter like where you are in this town,
Mhm.
and the people are just fucking complaining that they're bitching and moaning. Oh,
in this town,
in this town, saying, "Oh, who's the asshole setting off fireworks?" It's like it's been a display that this,
like it's
this neighboring
time of
town,
year.
yeah,
It's this time of year.
exactly.
Like, get over it.
like this neighboring town is having their town fireworks, and you're gonna bitch and complain, and then it's like
Like what time?
Because we're
What time
a
was
bitching
this?
society.
like 9 o'clock.
It's not like midnight. Like I can see
Exactly.
Like we all have kids. Like if someone's putting up fireworks at midnight and wakes up our kids, we're gonna be pissed off.
Yeah.
But 9 o'clock. Come on.
It's 9 o'clock. Get over it.
See, I don't even know if I'd be pissed off because
It's
It's
4th of July. Exactly.
if not now, when? Like, they're loosening the laws on fireworks in Jersey. I walked into a 7-Eleven and they had, again, they're
They're shit fireworks.
they're
Yeah.
glorified fucking sparklers is all they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they have them
they
in
still
Target
make-
now too.
They still make pops and loud noises and all that shit.
Yeah.
So everyone's going to have them this year, right?
Of course.
Even more so than last year. But like, just fucking get over
That's
yourself,
just people
They got nothing better to fucking do.
They're looking for something to complain.
Which is the whole. We don't want to talk politics because I guess it's in trouble. But anyway, fireworks. So, yeah, I'm the idiot that would kill myself with them. Me and my cousin were back in. I think it was his wedding, his bachelorette party. We went up to his house in West Virginia.
Yeah.
And the law then was, I don't know if the law is still at, but you could only buy fireworks in West Virginia if you were a resident outside the state. You had to sign a waiver that said you couldn't light them in the. I think it's the same thing we talked about with Pennsylvania. Did we talk about this already? I feel like I had this conversation.
No, but in Pennsylvania, you can actually, if you're not a resident, you can still buy.
So you had to be a non-state resident. You had to sign a waiver saying you wouldn't set them off in the state, and you had to sign a waiver saying that you wouldn't transport them across state lines.
Okay.
So you basically were buying them to look at them.
How does that work? You can't set them off there, and you can't take them out of the state. So what the hell do you do with them?
That's the way the law was written to sell them legally. Again, I looked at the guy. I'm like, wait, what? And he's like, that's what it is, brother. I'm like,
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, what are you going to do?
So what did we do? We took the fireworks back to my cousin's mountain because he lived in the mountain in West Virginia and started setting off the fucking things.
Yeah.
And these were like the mortars, the shit that.
Yeah. Like the cakes?
But no, you put in a flaming ball into a tube and it shoots in the air.
And it shoots in the air and it explodes, yeah.
So we're drinking, which you should not be doing. And
of course.
My cousin was in the military and he was on an ordnance unit, so he understood better than most how these fireworks work.
Yeah. There's
a video on my YouTube that we can still pull up of him laying on the ground holding the mortar like this.
Oh my God.
Chest.
Are you serious?
I'm motioning. He's laying on his back. The mortar is in the middle of his chest. He's holding it with his hands. You see the firework go off and you just hear just the most maniacal, insane laugh. And it's again, and the video was titled "A Bad Idea." I knew after we did it, we shouldn't have done it. But
yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. No, I've seen some fireworks recently where, I mean, they're just the regular rockets that, they go up. They say
bottle rockets.
Yeah, well, not even the bottle rockets, but I mean, these were like, I mean, they're supposed to be like the regular, similar to the regular fireworks that they use, making happy smiley faces in the air.
Yeah.
But yes, I did see one of those mortars where you drop it in the tube. And it's like a ball. It's like a ball that's maybe just a little smaller than a tennis ball.
Yeah.
With a fuse at the end of it, and you light it, and it was like fucking loud.
Oh, it goes pop, and then
yeah. Yeah. we
again, if you've never heard fireworks before, I hope that was a justified sound, but we all know what the fuck fireworks sound like.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, it's 4th of July. The rules are a little bit, I guess.
I used to buy my illegal fireworks from cops in friggin' New York when you couldn't get the good stuff anywhere near this.
Now I can guarantee you people are going to go get the good stuff. They're going to come back over here and they're going to let them off. I mean, I think it's going to be a pass, right? Everyone's going to. I can go to the fucking CVS and buy the fireworks now, or Target, put them up in the street, and just.
Well, that's the thing. You can just say, if you're lighting off mortars from your house, no, I'm using these fireworks.
Yeah.
I'm not using those. And how the fuck are they going to know? Because
people are going to. Well, it depends. You're going to have those shitty neighbors that are going to complain. That's what it is.
And that's
unless everyone's on board, you're going to have the shitty neighbors.
The cops aren't going around specifically looking for this. It's people that are complaining about it, and then they have to come out.
Yeah.
So the only time I was ever yelled at for fireworks in my life was in fucking Secaucus.
Really?
Yes. We were lighting off fireworks right out front of my ex's parents' house one year.
Yeah.
Again, the stuff you could buy in Jersey, they're the size of a deck of playing cards, big fireworks, sparklers.
Yeah, or these like the jumping jacks ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're in front of her house, and a cop comes driving down and stops, starts yelling at us. I'm like, I'm sorry, and I just took my beer. I think I was drinking. I was in a Solo cup, and I just poured it on. I'm like, we okay now? I'm like, it's a fucking sparkler.
Yeah, like what are you complaining about?
Another reason why I don't like the town of Secaucus.
Well, you're gonna get that everywhere with these cops, right? I mean, you're gonna get the one guy that's gonna complain or that's not in a good mood.
Yeah, and that's you have neighbors that can be cool with it or not. You have cops that are dicks or not. But
yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, listen.
But the problem is that we cater to those people as a society.
Well, what are you
It's-
gonna do? You're gonna bitch and moan at them? I mean,
But that's my problem. Is that
I mean, they're the ones that have the bad attitude, right?
yes, but the problem is that we keep our mouths shut, and they, you know, like again, you look at, again, I don't want to talk politics.
No,
but
no.
You look at things like, you know, Trump. Let's just look at. You heard the extreme right and the extreme left. You didn't hear that middle group, and that middle group is what got him elected.
No.
You know, the middle America that just somehow thought that he was a blue collar fucking guy when Daddy gave him $2 million to start his first business.
No.
But like, I don't know. It just infuriates me that we cater to the
people
1%.
that complain. The people that complain all the time about the
Yes.
little shit.
The squeaky wheel gets the
It's
fucking
oil.
grease. I get it, you know, but fuck those people, man. This is my platform to fucking say, and I'm gonna say it. Fuck you, assholes. All right, grow a pair of fucking balls or get the sand out of your vagina and just fucking come on. Be whatever. We're back to topic.
There's
I'm
just
sorry.
miserable people in the world,
Yeah, that's all it is.
and they get off on ruining things
Everybody
like this
else's-
for everyone
yeah.
else.
Let's put them all in Utah. Just ship them out there. Put them with is that where the Mormons are? Utah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put them with the Mormons. Let them all go have their crazy whatever they want in the middle of the fucking desert. We'll put a fucking big fence. That's where we can put the fucking
That's
fence.
where you put the fence,
around Utah. Leave Mexico alone. Put it around Utah. Put everyone who's fucking crazy in Utah and just
Even better,
deal with
put them
it.
in Wyoming. There's nothing there.
What's in Utah? Salt
The
Lake
Mormons.
City. Who cares about Salt Lake City? It's whatever. I don't know where the fuck we were with this conversation.
Yeah,
How we
it
got
kind
here.
of spiraled out
I'm
of
sorry that I just had
spiraled out of control.
my little rant of fuck you people.
I think that's going to be the name of this episode: Spiral Out of Control. The way we started and the way we ended up just now.
We can't use the downward spiral. That was an album.
Yeah.
Oh my god, who fucking was that? Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so here's a cool thing. I went to see Jim Brewer this weekend.
Jim Brewer.
Jim
I
Brewer.
love that. Didn't
It's
we?
fucking hilarious.
Did we see Jim Brewer together back at Bananas years ago?
No. I've
I've
only seen him one other time, and that was in Morristown.
I saw him at Bananas once with again the ex.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who her friends went.
No, yeah, I've only seen him one other time, and actually have a picture of that
And he
time.
works clean.
What do you mean he works clean?
Jim Brewer. Did you not notice that he didn't curse? Like
He cursed.
Did he?
Yeah.
When I saw him, he dropped one F-bomb, and it was I didn't curse this whole whatever he did, and dropped an F-bomb at the
No,
end.
and yeah, and you know what? This show, I mean, he also did some kind of improv. Like he was just going like off of like he had what he did was he came out, he put his phone down on the stage, hit the record button, and like maybe halfway through the show, I mean, he was cracking himself up, and he was like, I hope I'm recording this because I'm just doing improv here, and this show is phenomenal.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he was like, I mean, I don't think it was like a set skit that he had. He was just going off like a recent trip that he did.
I heard him tell the story about Half Baked he was in, right?
Yeah.
About at the very end when he has to throw the ashes of Jerry Garcia at him.
Yeah.
That scene. So they had finished filming for the day, and he's like, when I was working, I didn't smoke weed, but when that day ended, I was in my trailer and I was conducting Metallica High in my trailer. And he's like up there doing it, and he's talking about it. And I'm not doing it justice, Jim. I'm sorry. But he talked about how they called him back because the guy who played Samson was only on set for one day, and they needed to get that scene filmed again. So he's like, 23 takes later, what you saw on the screen was the best we got.
I think I did hear that story. But yeah, I mean, he actually made a reference to another, not a movie, but you ever watch This Is Not Happening?
Oh, I fucking love that.
Yeah. So did you ever see the one that he was on?
I think he's on a couple.
No, just on that one. On This Is Not Happening.
Maybe. I've watched so many of
All
them.
right. So he made a reference to that specific one. He goes, if you haven't seen it, just YouTube it. It's on there. So this story was what he was saying. He was working at Sears.
Yes.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh my god.
So
what is this is not happening?
So This Is Not Happening is a show that where comedians will come up. It's at a strip club, really, and there's a small crowd. So comedians will come up and tell a story, and it depends on really what the theme of the show is that day. It could be something like chaos or my mom died or whatever, and a comedian will come up and tell a story, And I mean, for like 10 minutes, and everyone just fucking starts laughing.
It's a storyteller showcase.
Yeah.
Is what it really is. So instead of having a comic up there for 50
An hour,
minutes,
yeah.
you get 5 comics who are telling a themed story about a theme.
Got it.
And it's and something like have you seen like Joey Diaz's
Oh
stories?
yeah, Joey Diaz, Joe Rogan. I mean, there's Ari Shaffir, like all.
Well, this is Ari's brainchild.
It is, but he doesn't host it anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
But he was brilliant because again I'm deep
I love the
into
beginning
podcasts.
skits. Yeah,
But Ari, the reason why you can see it on YouTube, because if you ever noticed, you never see anything from Comedy Central on YouTube.
right.
Ari made sure when he made this deal that he's like, we need it on YouTube. The only way I'll sign up for the show is to do it on YouTube.
Yeah,
And it's exploding now.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I've been watching.
have you
it for
seen
a
Meth
year.
P?
Meth P? Who's the Meth P?
Oh, there was a chick who was like, she was telling a story about how she got really like bad in meth
Yeah.
and found out that your body pisses out 90% of the meth you ingest.
Huh.
So she realized that if she started drinking her pee, she can get high again.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so that's her story about how she like her teeth get like
That is the most interesting way of recycling I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, I mean it's
Oh my god, that's yeah.
I'm never gonna do meth, but I guess if I'm going to, I'm gonna get the most for my money. I mean, can you distill it? Because I mean, you could. Can I like run it through a still or something and get the
Probably.
piss out of it, and then I guess the piss is probably the impurities is probably where all the good stuff is, right?
I guess,
'Cause
right?
that's what how your body regulates is they filter it out through your liver and shit, right? So
So back to This Is Not Happening with Jim Brewer.
we've been again. This has been a spiral. We've
I
been
swear to God.
all over the fucking map tonight, man.
So Jim Brewer worked at a Sears in like the paint department. So he's telling the story, and he, I don't know, 15 years old, right? And he just constantly plays pranks on people. So I guess there was I forget exactly how it started, but maybe he wanted to get off of work, or he was trying to prank somebody else in a different department.
In the paint department.
Yeah. And he was, I don't know what he was doing, but he basically he's in the store and he picks up the phone, calls the paint department, and starts talking in like this fucking
I am the great ugly Makbad Med.
yeah, like an Arabic accent, saying that he's gonna blow up the store,
Like the kick dog accent?
like the kick dog. Yeah,
Okay.
and he's like, I'm gonna blow up the store. I'm sending a bomb to blow up the store, right?
I think I'm sending a missile or something.
I'm sending a mi-
yeah,
yes.
it was something insane.
Something in completely out of like, and,
Like it made no sense. Like the guy should not have believed it.
and the guy like believed it so much they ended up like calling the police. The FBI showed up. They ended up evacuating the entire store, and he was left in the store. He's like, "What the fuck is going on? Where the hell is everybody?"
No, didn't he fall asleep or something? I felt like he.
No, I think he went to like the back, and like he came back out, and there was like nobody was around, like no customers, no employees, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then the police come in and go, "Get out of the store! Get out of the store!" And then finally, like I guess they
He didn't
had.
think have like a light bulb moment when the cop is yelling at him, "Get out of the store!" Like, oh,
Well, yeah,
fuck, maybe I did
mean,
this.
I mean, look at him. He looks high all the time, like, you know. So he's like, what the fuck is going on? And someone was like, oh, there was a bomb threat at the store, and then the bomb threat he goes, oh,
I think one of my favorite one-liners Jim ever did was he said, "I was on the elevator with Jack Nicholson on Saturday Night Live, and he looks at me, takes off his sunglasses, and says, 'You look how I feel, son.'" Just simple.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. You know what's weird? There's a friend of ours. Their daughters had come over to take my oldest like to the movies, or whatever, and you know, it was that day before we were going to go. So I'm telling them, oh, we're getting ready. We're going to go see a comedian. Oh, what comedian are you going to see? I was like, Jim Brewer. They're like, who? I mean, they're under 23, 24, and they're like, who? I'm like, really?
Goat boy, man.
Seriously? Yeah, I know. He actually did a quick. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it was. I mean, we had a good time though. We had a really good time.
He's funny.
I know.
He's really. But see, I really feel like even a bad comedian, you're still having fun with them, man.
Yeah.
Because I like to laugh. I love comedy. You know, I've said watch.
A bunch of comedians. Yeah.
Yes, and it's just I love that it's exploding now because I've always loved like I was watching like Dangerfield and Pryor specials and
Yeah. Eddie
you know,
Murphy and
Eddie
yeah.
Murphy and Bill Cosby before he was
George
a fucking
Carlin.
scumbag I guess he was a scumbag then, but we just didn't know about
He's
it.
a
Yeah.
scumbag.
You know, because that's when he was doing all this shit. But
Yeah.
like what was the special that he did that Daniel Tosh recreated, like his famous special? Oh my god, what was the fucking name of it?
I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember the name
Was it
of
maybe
it.
I think it was like Bill Cosby himself or something like that.
Something
It
like
was,
that, yeah.
And like I
You know,
remember-
there's some that I mean, like Robin Williams specials. I mean,
Oh,
John Leguizamo.
oh
Those
my
guys,
God.
like John Leguizamo does like a whole fucking Broadway show.
yeah, he was a
for him.
one man
I mean,
show.
Yeah,
He wrote for himself.
and it's awesome.
Whenever I see Eddie Murphy Raw on TV, have to watch it.
It's
Murphy-
hilarious.
Dennis
Had to watch
Leary,
it.
No Cure for Cancer. Oh my god,
I've actually never seen that.
dude! When I was in my first freshman year at Rutgers, there was a server that was called Direct Connect.
Okay.
Do you remember that shit back in like the fucking 98, 99? No,
No, I
I
don't
guess 2001,
It sounds
2002.
familiar.
It was basically it was a software you downloaded, and if you were on the same, we had like a T1, T3, whatever the
Yeah,
fucking bandwidth connection was back then. You could literally share it was like basically a big
It was
Plex
like a
server.
big Napster back. It was Napster, but in the college campus, yeah, kind of thing.
Yeah, but you could browse someone's computer.
Yes.
So you could go on and look and like the amounts of porn you could fucking find, you know, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
video, like I downloaded Dennis Leary's No Cure for Cancer on audio and video, and I must have watched it dozens of fucking
That's
times.
funny. I remember. I had
I
this
can
one
recite
audio.
bits.
This one audio of Stephen Lynch.
Which one?
Um,
I think you're a Nazi, baby.
no. It was a whole disc. There was something like his mom or his dad caught him jerking off. Dude, I used to listen
He's
to that shit
hilarious,
all
man.
the time. I haven't heard anything recently from him.
He hasn't done anything recently, but like his music he was doing.
Yeah,
Oh my
I mean
God.
that shit was hilarious. What else we got?
Oh, what was he did a song about Jesus' brother that was Ted Christ or something like that. It was just like ridiculous.
Who else was there that I used to watch all the time? I mean, I see all the ones on HBO.
Back when
Jim
HBO
Norton.
was-
I like Jim Norton. Jim Norton's one of my favorite.
Jim Norton's funny, and then what's the guy's name? He's bald, like really scratchy voice, also super like talks about getting like fucked in the ass because he's been like stirring a shit ton. Jim Norton, maybe.
Jim Norton is the one that does. He hangs out with trannies. He's a big
Yes,
Aussie guy.
him.
Yeah. He's Opie
He's-
Anthony.
He's fucking hilarious
Yeah.
too. Like, have you heard his bits?
Oh yeah, yeah. Jim Norton. I mean, he's like disgusting humor. Like,
But it's brilliant.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, who else was there?
He was talking.
Big J Okerson.
Oh, Big J's fucking the
Yeah.
man.
Um,
I love Kreischer. You know,
Burt Kreischer. Tom
Burt
Segura.
is- I think I've listened to every Burt podcast that he's put out in the last year.
I haven't. I actually just watched his specials though.
His
The
spe-
Machine.
Oh my god,
The Machine. You've heard the Machine story. He goes to Russia and they call him the Machine.
No. What is
Oh my god.
Really?
Fuck you.
We've talked about this. I think.
He
I
goes
don't
to
think
Russia,
so.
robs a train. Nothing's ringing a bell.
No.
So in college. Yeah. Well,
No,
yeah.
no, no,
yeah.
I-
All right.
this
You're gonna have to
special
watch it.
is this segment is so good. Go home, Google Burt Kreischer the
The
or
Machine.
Just Google the Machine
Burt Kreischer the Machine. Go watch it.
and get ready to laugh.
Yeah, it's really funny.
I've watched it probably 30 times. And it's a 12-minute segment. Yeah, Burt is like to the point where he's coming to Jersey again in November. I want to say to like
Yeah,
the
he's
Pack
touring
Center.
again. Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and bring because he got a bus with a big fucking picture on the side of it. I'm gonna bring him a nice big care basket of all my beers that I sell and say, "Here you go. Just give it to him. Maybe he'll invite me in. Maybe he won't. But either way, I feel like I owe him that from
From just listening to him.
listening
yeah.
to him so much.
Yeah. No, he's a good one.
So funny.
And he'll be just be getting off of Sober October.
Oh my
Did
god!
you listen to that? Have you listened to that?
every year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had
Did
they
they-
were on a few weeks ago talking about it.
Oh yeah, I listened to that one.
yeah.
So I want to fuck him. So this is a little,
For a quick second, it just said, "I want to fuck him."
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like. That's exactly what it sounded like.
or-
What,
the offer's
Joe,
there,
you trying
buddy.
to tell us something without telling us?
Last week I made a Freudian slip about dicks or something, and I was saying I want to fuck
Nah,
Burt
you-
Kreischer.
Before
Bert,
you
let's
talking about tasting cum,
Yeah, it is what it is. Just roll with it. It's 2019.
just come out already, Joe.
Sexual fluidity is a thing now, right? I mean, I'm allowed to roll back and forth, and no one's supposed to be saying anything about me. So
Yeah.
now. I don't even know where I was going with this story anymore because
It's the name of the episode, dude. I'm just gonna call it "Spiral Out of Control."
Jesus, man. Oh,
my god,
I had it was a poignant point, and you just
you made him lose it.
what? How did we get into sex talk again? I don't remember.
I want to fuck Bert Kreischer. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like, and that's how it spiraled.
It's okay. I don't know where I was going, but if you do, feel free to tell me.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Couldn't have been that important. But yeah.
But yeah, so Jim Brewer. Anyways, he was good.
We're still on this topic.
We're still on the topic. Yeah.
Wow.
We should. So I have a buddy of mine who was a guest on the show. Easy. And I think.
Oh, the comedian you guys had.
Yeah. So I've known him for a little while, and I think he took like a break from performing for a little while. I think he's started maybe a new routine going back in recently, so maybe we should probably get him on and see what he's up to.
That's a dream of mine too. Is just getting out there and getting in front of a mic and
just do it.
Yeah,
Go to an open mic.
Yeah, go to an open mic.
I know, but it's
not intimidating. Like I can never do that.
I'm not.
I would
never
like to do it, but I know I would
I
feel
can never do it.
intimidated.
I'm not intimidated. So, big part of my job is just walking up to random people and talking to them.
Right?
So I'm fine with that, but
But that's a totally different animal.
But so 12 years of doing it, I still get butterflies before I say that first, hey, how you doing to someone.
Yeah.
Like, I still got to drink half my beer and then, hey, how you guys doing tonight? I'm with my company. How you want to do?
Yeah.
And I think that, again, I'm not afraid of being on stage, but I need to get that first joke out and hear that laugh.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to go to an open mic by myself.
Yeah.
And as much as I love my boys from Bayonne and everything, they would rag on me. They're going to rag on me for doing this.
They would heckle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with my first wedding, we're going to talk about this again. My ex had a Cinderella carriage that she had to ride off from the church in. And I had to tell my boys every time we went out for 6 months to have them laugh at me at the bar at the end of the night. I would just go, hey guys, I'm getting a Cinderella carriage. And they'd rip on me for 5-10 minutes, make fun of me, and then it would be over. Because I knew if I didn't tell them, they'd be at the friggin' wedding and it would pull up and you just hear, what the fuck is that shit going? Like, I just knew. So
Yeah. Hey, you know them better than anybody else, right?
yeah, I do. And
you knew what to expect.
I'm the big dumb idiot of the group. You know, I'm the one that ran headfirst into a field goal post and knocked myself unconscious while playing football. Oh yeah. I wasn't paying attention. We were doing a blocking drill where I was an offensive lineman, so I was supposed to be protecting the quarterback, which was the field goal post.
Yeah.
And it was my junior year. I've been doing this for a while now, and got beat by the person I was going against, and put my head down like an idiot, and head first into the pole. Knocked myself out cold. I came to, and the entire team was either on their knee laughing at me or rolling on the ground. Coaching staff included. They're like holding their sides laughing at me.
Like,
and then
welcome to Jersey, people.
And then they named the drill after me. So it was the Watkins drill for
nice.
it may still be. I have no fucking idea.
Nice.
Oh man.
Oh, very nice.
Again, we're spiraling all over the fucking place, man.
Yeah.
So,
complete spiral.
Jim Brewer.
Yeah, Jim Brewer. Anyways,
I'm shutting up. Finish the story.
No, it was a good show. I would definitely like to see him again. I think he's also coming back probably August, September. So
let me know. I'm in.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
I'm in.
And let me know about Bert Kreischer. I would totally do that one.
I think when my friends are going to go to the show, I'll let you know when we get tickets.
Yeah.
We're looking at it right now.
Yeah. I know he's coming like October, November, right around there.
Yeah, and I think it's at the PAC Center too, which makes it so much
Which one?
easy.
Bergen, right?
I think NJ.
Oh, okay.
Newark.
Yeah, no, I went, Jim was at the Bergen Pack.
Okay, yeah, I think he's in the Newark NJ PAC Center.
Oh, okay.
Which is,
it's still nothing, yeah.
Like, MSG isn't far from me, but just getting on the fucking train, getting into the city.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. I know.
I'm not a New York person.
Yeah.
So, but.
So
where are we at? We got anything else we need to talk about? We want to.
No, I think on that note, we're gonna since this episode spiraled so much, we're gonna go cut to the finish.
Yeah, there was no easy way to get to this segment, guys. We were talking about me banging Bert Kreischer and the viscosity of semen, and now we're Cut.
All right, so who's got cut to the finish today?
Yeah, I'll do it today.
Yeah, please do, or else I'm gonna be talking about like dildos or something. Who the fuck knows?
All right, so the cut to the finish today. I'm going to talk about one of the gifts that my oldest son got for his birthday. Myself and Ramsey were drone enthusiasts, and we've been looking for a drone for my son to fly. And he's had like the toy ones that kind of are hard to control. Got him. It's called the Rise Tello, which is powered by DJI, which is the manufacturer for the drones that we have. And for anyone out there who's looking for a good starter drone for a kid, my son is 6, like in that age, this is a great one to start off with. It's $100. It's super stable, so you can literally launch it, and just like your more expensive ones, like your couple $100, $1,000 ones. It's super stable, and that's what I was looking for. I wanted something where I can just let him just give it to him, set it up, and let him.
Is it a line of sight drone, or is it like do you have to control it looking through your iPhone?
You can go through your iPhone, or you can buy a Bluetooth controller, which is what I ended up doing, and you can actually.
Oh, so the iPhone's the actual controller on it?
Yeah, it's probably got like a little display and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you could do the controls on the screen.
But is there a camera that he looks through the screen to look at? Or
it's got a 720p camera on it.
$100?
Yeah, it's a really good buy.
Doesn't go too far, but yeah.
No, it can go up to, I think it's 100 or 99 feet is the highest that it can go up to.
Yeah, that's still pretty high.
Yeah,
this sounds like perfect for me.
No,
I'm like
I have
I'm
fun
a 6-year-old.
And there's like you can there's a bunch of different features on it that are pretty cool. Like you can like throw it up in the air, and that's how it takes off.
Yeah.
It can do tricks. It can do like flips and stuff, which he loves.
Yeah.
And it's got this thing where you can like put your hand under it, and it lands on your hand.
Yeah.
But it's
for a 6-year-old. It's perfect.
Yeah, for a starter drone for a kid, and now like me and him can go out and an afternoon and go fly our drones.
Yeah.
In like 5 years, your son's gonna be like from South Park. He's gonna be peeking in windows. Craig's mom's bush, You're just teaching to be a pervert. That's what we're raising all these drone enthusiasts.
It starts early,
and it's not one where you have to register.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
you don't have to register with the FAA.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that makes sense. If they're flying high enough, they could be in airspace, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You have to register. You have to get a not a license, but a certificate.
So no one's bitching about licensing your drone, but we want to just know where the guns are and people freak out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Politics again. Again, I'm just spiraling. Get me off the microphone.
All right. We're going to end it at this note.
Yeah, please. I need to stop talking about it.
Very interesting show today.
All over the place.
All over the place.
If you like it, let us know. Because this has been the most different one we've done so far. We're playing around with formats, though, I think, a little bit, too. We're trying to find what sound works best for us, too. So, please, we are on all your major social medias, right? We're at the
Facebook,
Twitter. Whatever we don't have, the people want, we'll get, and we'll communicate you through that means of communication.
Yeah, so you can find us at, it's AVG Gents Podcast. So, AV Gents Podcast on Twitter, Facebook. Like our page, send us a message.
Yeah, tell us. We want to be a community, and I think that to be good, we need to hear your feedback. So yell at us, give us what you want to hear. If you're really negative, I'm just going to say fuck you and ignore you. But so that's all I got.
Let us know what you think. Comment, reply.
Like and subscribe, too. We need those followers because we want to get bigger and better so we can do more and more for you guys.
If at least one person's listening, share it out. Let us know what you think. Tell your friends.
There better be more than one person listening. We're all fucking married. If my wife ain't listening, I'm gonna have to talk about divorcing her or something, man.
Non-family listeners,
those subscribers count. They count towards our total, man. Don't discount them.
I'm not discounting them.
You had to move last week because you forgot that your anniversary was on the Monday.
No, I didn't forget it was on the Monday. I forgot. I didn't recognize the dates.
All right.
Goodbye.
On that note, have a good night.
Night, everybody.